Hello guys, welcome to my channel SmartCo. And so today we'll be dealing with navigation in Microsoft Excel, the most basic concept of working more faster and in a more optimistic way, and the most accurate way is the basic concept lies in a proper navigation. Alright, if you're dealing with one Excel sheet or a couple of more Excel sheets or even more, 4, 5, 6 Excel worksheets, navigation is the most basic and the most important concept which will help you to get your work faster. Alright, so we have this Excel sheet. Here you can see I have created a sample data. I have named the columns as A to N and the rows A to N. The data inside 1 to 13, 1 to 30. Okay, this is just a sample data. Now a navigation. The first navigation I'll show you is how to navigate within one Excel sheet. That means you can see here sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. So if you're working inside sheet 1, how to navigate faster inside the same sheet, we'll be dealing it first. So you have shift key and you have a control key on the left side of your keyboard, and you also have the up, down, sideways arrows. Alright, say suppose you have to select this particular row. Alright, suppose you have to select this particular row. So now the basic concept is either you will take your mouse and drag it, or if you are using keyboard, you will have to press shift then go sideways. The most fastest way is shift plus control plus right arrow if your cursor is here. If your cursor is here at the left hand side and you have to select data till the end of a sheet, till the end of the table, or till the middle of the table, you have to press right arrow. So shift plus control plus right arrow will give you the selection of your entire data. Okay, now if you have to select, say suppose till G, column G. Okay, so like I said, if you press shift control and left right arrow, the selection goes until the end of the data. It does not land anywhere where you want to be. So in such a case, what we will do is we will insert a column right after G or before H. How to insert columns with your keyboard shortcuts we'll be dealing with later on. So inserting of columns. Okay, inserting of column is not a big deal. It's just a very simple thing. I can tell it to you here itself. So if you have to insert a column, you will just insert a column in between or anywhere. What you need to do is you just need to go to the place where you want to insert the column, select the column by pressing Ctrl plus space, then Ctrl plus, right? Control and plus. If you want to work faster with your keyboard, then I will advise you to please use the number pad at the right hand side of your keyboard. Alright, so inside the number pad there is a plus button, and on the left hand side is a control button. So control plus left will insert you a new column. Okay, so now next thing is, so now if you navigate from the first cell to in between of the cell, so shift plus control, the selection is still here. Why is this phenomena? Because the moment you have inserted this column, the table gets divided into two. This is a table, this is a table. Guys, if you have any questions, please do inbox me and drop me a mail. My mail ID will be there in the description box. And if you need suggestions, you are always free to drop me a mail, and I will answer to each and every questions. Moving on to the next part. So this was navigation between columns. All right. Now, before everything, if you have to, like I showed you, inserting one column, it's like with control plus. So just the reverse way, if you have to delete a column, then control minus. Okay, control minus. Next, if you have to navigate between the rows, same concept, control plus down arrow, it goes down, control plus up arrow, it goes up. If you have to select, shift plus control plus down. If your cursor is here, if your cursor is at the bottom, then shift plus control plus up arrow. If you have to navigate till between of the sheet, simply now, just as I told you, control plus gives you, inserts you a new column, and control minus deletes a column. Alright, so in the same manner, if you have to insert a row, shift plus space, then control plus. Okay, shift plus space and control plus will insert you a new. Now you can see, you can navigate, press shift plus and control plus down arrow. You see this part is selected. Okay, again the concept is just similar. When I inserted an empty row, the table got divided into two halves. Okay, so that's it. This is the basic concept of navigation between a single worksheet. Just as I said, inserting a new column, first you have to press control space, then control plus, column inserted, control minus, column deleted. Similar manner, inserting a new row, shift space, selection of the row, control plus, addition of the space, addition of the row, sorry, control minus, deletion of the row. Alright, so this is the basic navigation concept between inside the same table where you are working in. Okay, now this was for if you are navigating between single columns. If you have to, say suppose, select multiple columns, say suppose I have to select a to e. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll insert a column just in front of the column F. So control space and control plus. All right, so now if I have to select, I'll select from A to E. Now if you have to select this whole table, what you need to do is control shift down arrow, this entire table gets selected. Control shift up arrow, deselect. The entire game is set between control and shift, up, down, sideways. So this is the basic concept between navigation inside the same table where you're working in. Now if you are dealing with a worksheet where inside the worksheet there are number of sub sheets. Okay, say sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5, sheet 6. Now if you have to navigate from shift 1 to sheet 2 to sheet 3, sheet 4, sheet 5. Okay, so all you need to do is from sheet 1 to sheet 2, if you are going, that means going in the you are descending. Okay, so control page down goes to a new sheet, control page down goes to the next sheet, control page up goes to the previous sheet, control page down goes to the next sheet. Okay, unfortunately Excel has still, I mean, it's the navigation between the sub sheets, it is a bit long, so I would suggest you use mouse. But if you are very fast with your fingers, then you can obviously use your keyboard to navigate between the sheets. Alright. Next, if you have to navigate between a multiple Excel, multiple Excel worksheets. So concept is very simple. I'll show you. So there are two new worksheets I've opened, and this is a third one. So I need to navigate between my Excel more fast. Now there are two types of navigation. One is Alt plus Tab. Alt plus Tab gives you the navigation between all the panels, all the windows that are open. To repeat it again, Alt Tab gives you the navigation between all the tabs that are all the applications that are open. But in order to make the navigation more fast between Excel, we will use Control plus Tab. Control plus Tab. Okay. Control plus Tab form of navigation is much more faster than Alt Tab. If the matter is just a difference is just for a few seconds, but you know what? If you can save few seconds, you can save a huge lot of time in your entire work process. So I would rather suggest, if you are working with only Excel, then use Control Tab to navigate between different Excel worksheets. If you are using Excel, or along with Excel, if you're using any kind of other applications like Tally or anything else, any other software, so I would rather suggest you use Alt Tab. All right, because if you use mouse, you have to bring the mouse in the taskbar, select on the block which is minimized, then open it. It takes time. You lose some 4 to 5 seconds. If you save 4 to 5 seconds on each movement of your fingers, you will save a huge lot of time. Difference is just for a few seconds, but the summation of the seconds adds up to a huge time which you lose. Okay, so if you're using only Microsoft Excel, if you're working on only Microsoft Excel, I would rather suggest you use Control Tab to navigate between different worksheets. If you are using Microsoft Excel as well as other applications, use Alt Tab. That's it. That's the entire navigation process between different Excel plus other softwares, inside the worksheet, and navigation along the worksheet. Next video will be coming up soon, and in that video I will be teaching you some more new concepts of Excel. Till then, see you, tata, goodbye. And if you still have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and if you have liked the video, please hit the like button and share it to as many people as you can, because sharing is always caring. Thank you.